Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News. From our New York studio, I'm Victoria Lane. We begin in Islamabad, where the federal cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, has approved the introduction of a new local government ordinance. The move is expected to postpone upcoming local government elections in the federal capital as a revised legal framework is put into place. During the meeting, the cabinet also ratified earlier decisions taken by the Cabinet Committee for Disposal of Legislative Cases and reviewed the country's overall economic and political situation. Officials say the ordinance represents a significant step toward restructuring Islamabad's local governance system, though it is likely to delay elections while authorities finalize the new setup. For more on this developing story, we're joined by our correspondent, Sarah William in Islamabad. Sarah, what's the broader significance of this cabinet decision?
The government says this ordinance is aimed at improving efficiency and accountability in Islamabad's local governance structure. However, opposition parties and civil society groups are raising concerns about potential delays to the democratic process. Officials insist the postponement of elections is temporary and necessary to ensure the new system functions smoothly. The cabinet also emphasized economic stability during the meeting, signaling that governance reforms and economic management are being linked closely. The coming weeks will be crucial as the legal framework is finalized and presented publicly.
Thank you, Sarah, for that update. Turning now to the Election Commission of Pakistan, which has issued a final warning to 446 lawmakers across the Senate, National Assembly, and all 4 provincial assemblies. These legislators failed to submit their annual statements of assets and liabilities by the December 31st deadline, as required under Section 137 of the Elections Act, 2017. The ECP has formally notified the defaulters, warning that failure to comply by January 15, 2026, will result in the suspension of their parliamentary memberships the following day. Notices have been sent to members from Punjab, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Balochistan, and the federal legislature. In a major legal development, the Islamabad High Court has ruled that police arrests made without due legal process amount to abduction. The ruling came in a case involving the alleged abduction of a woman and her minor children from Lahore and Bahawalpur. The court quashed the FIR against Pakistan International Airlines CEO Musharraf Rasool and others, declaring the police action illegal. Justice Mohsin Akhtar Kayani ordered disciplinary action against the officers involved, imposed fines of 100,000 rupees, and directed the return of seized vehicles, cash, and jewelry to the complainants. The court also instructed Lahore police to conduct a merit-based investigation into the allegations. Moving to international news, Dr. Faika Qureshi, daughter of former Pakistan Air Force Chief Air Marshal, retired Noor Khan, has died in a tragic traffic accident in the United States. The 75-year-old was a highly respected professor of pediatric emergency medicine, known for her dedication to training young physicians. Her vehicle reportedly crashed and caught fire in the state of Virginia, with local authorities continuing investigations into the incident. Tributes and condolences have poured in from the medical community, praising her compassion and lasting professional impact. Back here in the United Kingdom, former Special Assistant to the Prime Minister Mirza Shahzad Akbar says his home in Cambridgeshire was deliberately attacked on December 31, 2025. Akbar, who has been living in self-imposed exile, claims the incident followed an assault at the same residence a week earlier, in which he suffered facial injuries. He alleges that attackers damaged property and attempted to set the house on fire, putting lives at immediate risk. UK authorities are investigating both incidents, which Akbar describes as targeted and malicious. He has called on the British government to ensure protection for political dissidents, vowing to continue speaking out on corruption and human rights issues in Pakistan. In Europe, Swiss investigators are racing to identify victims of a devastating New Year's Eve fire at a crowded bar in Crans, Montana, a ski resort in the Swiss Alps. The blaze at La Constellation killed around 40 people and injured approximately 115 others, triggering panic as patrons tried to escape. Police say identification of the victims could take days or even weeks, with several people still unaccounted for. While the exact cause remains under investigation, witness accounts suggest sparklers on champagne bottles may have ignited the fire, Swiss President Guy Parmelin has described the tragedy as a calamity of unprecedented proportions. And finally, back to Pakistan's northern region, Khunjerab Top, the vital land route linking Pakistan and China, has been cleared and reopened despite harsh winter conditions. Frontier Works Organization teams used heavy snow-clearing machinery to reopen the Karakoram Highway at an altitude of over 15,000 feet, even as temperatures dropped to minus 20 degrees Celsius. The move restores a crucial trade and travel link between the two countries. Officials say the reopening brings major relief to local residents and traders, highlighting Pakistan's commitment to maintaining connectivity with China throughout the winter season. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.